According to CNN, Daily Beast, and others, you accused your Republican colleague, Lauren Boebert, on the House floor of stealing or copying your impeach Biden resolution, and then called her a nasty little bitch. And I only use that word because you've confirmed it. Is this the media loving a cat fight? Because you haven't exactly shied away from this.
Well, I find it unfortunate that Lauren Boebert leaked that conversation that we had to the press. But once she leaked it out, I had to confirm that that's in fact what I said.
Marjorie Taylor Greene confirmed her comment and bitter rivalry with Lauren Boebert after their tense exchange on the House floor. Greene told Howard Kurtz on Fox News that there was a lack of communication from Boebert over her plans to introduce articles of impeachment on Joe Biden and step on MTG's disgusting toes doing so.
But here's the real issue. I've introduced articles of impeachment, and each time I do so, along with my other bills, I communicate with all of my Republican colleagues and ask for support by asking their co-sponsorship, because I co-sponsor many other Republicans' bills. I had asked her to co-sponsor my articles of impeachment against Joe Biden on the border, and she never responded and apparently refused to do so. Then when she introduced her own and forced them to the floor with a privilege resolution without even having the courage to talk to any other Republican in our conference before doing so, except Speaker McCarthy and apparently a few others. We had a tense conversation when she confronted me about things I had said about it. But this is unfortunate that this becomes public on the House floor.
I mean, it was a little more than a tense conversation. You called her a bitch, a little bitch specifically. I also enjoyed the part where she said that it was unfortunate that Boebert leaked their interaction to the press, although there's no evidence that Boebert was the one who leaked it. But Marjorie Taylor Greene's side of things, she was more than thrilled to confirm that that was what was said. But for Lauren Boebert's part of this story, she actually took the high road in her response about Marjorie's comments.
I'd be negligent if I didn't ask you, all right, what's going on with you and Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Sean, I did not put my life on pause and leave my 4 boys and my now grandson to come here and just get in spats with people. I came here to legislate and to be effective for Coloradans who are suffering from the Democrats' policy. Marjorie is not my enemy. Joe Biden's policy, the Democrats, that is my enemy that I am combating right now.
God, she might be the worst politician I've ever seen at public speaking. No, that title firmly belongs to Kamala Harris. But Lauren Boebert really just doesn't know how to articulate whatsoever on TV. She just crumbles, which, I guess is good from our point of view. But Jessica, what do you say? Maybe it's time that you and me get into some sort of feud publicly, because this has gotten a lot of attention. Maybe we can cash in on that.
Yeah, people who feud have nothing good to say, Raivana. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten to that point yet, but I look forward to one day when we run out of meaningful things to say, we can do a feud. I really can't wait for that. Hopefully no one will pull back up this clip and realize it's contrived. Unfortunately, I don't think it's contrived between Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene. It reminds me in a very nostalgic way of how I would fight with my sister when we were 12 years old. It's really beautiful actually to watch, because at the end of the day, it's really because they love and care about each other that they bicker like this. But it says a lot about the state of American politics that leaked conversations in Congress are not high-level national security matters. It's not legislation that we can expect to come out, or even anything of substance. It's just the leaked conversation was, I called her a little bitch, which is kind of clever because it's the initials LB Lauren Boebert. So good on her for that. I don't know if that was intentional or giving Marjorie Taylor Greene too much credit there, but really says a lot about where we're at, that's the leaked conversation.
I will say, though, of course, it's a ridiculous feud. It does say something about politics, not policy whatsoever, because who gives a damn who introduced the articles of impeachment against Joe Biden, which are doomed to fail from the start. But it does say something about who's in favor in the Republican Party with the leadership. And it's actually Marjorie Taylor Greene and not Lauren Boebert. And Lauren Boebert really has fallen out of the leadership's good graces lately. Maybe it has a lot to do with the fact that she barely won her House race, but it's strange to see the kinship that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Kevin McCarthy have formed that seems to be now attempting to push out people like Lauren Boebert.